If you're still figuring out this journey, it's not that complicated, but at the same time, it's not something that you've been taught to grow up with. Whereas this is literally you growing up into the individual, the person that you have dreamed of. This is your dream come true, literally. It is not about, okay, chant some mantras and this is the process. No, the process is literally you coming back into your true self, into your authentic self. If you are not doing that and you're doing all the chanting, even if you're doing the mirror exercise and trying to love yourself, but actually not coming into your authentic self, don't expect your twin flame to come into your life. Actually, your twin flame is a reflection of how close you are to yourself. If your twin flame is coming closer to you, you will come close to who you are and who you are on the inside. Now, a lot of people, maybe I have seen a very, very distinct pattern that they don't even know who they are. And what do I mean by that? Like, okay, so you've had a good education, you've had a good background, and they think that I am the doctor, I am the engineer, or I am, the MBA, or this is my identity. But actually, this is the identity that you have borrowed from the world, and it is not something that you own as a soul from within. How do you get to know your soul? How do you get to know yourself? How do you come close to yourself? Well, process is the mirror exercise. Yes, process is to love yourself. Process is to let go of the past and the old identities. I created a workshop on this as well, because that really helped me understand where am I holding on to past identities. And I designed this because of my knowledge of Tantra and the meditation, going deep, and how to actually remove and release identities that you don't need, or you are holding on to identities that are not you. What do I mean by that? Even if you are an engineer, of course you are an engineer, but at the same time, you're not all of that. All of that is not just being an engineer, or you're a daughter of this person and you are from this part of the world. Maybe you are like from Nepal, or you are from Bangladesh, or you're from China. It's fine. It's a part of the world that you're from. It's a part of your identity, but not all of you. Who is your soul? My question back to you is, how do you perceive yourself? One is that. How do you see yourself? And if there were no limitations, if you were in heaven, per se, what do I mean? You're safe, you are loved, you are seen as divine child of God, and God is protecting you, covering you, you are fully loved, you are with your twin flame. Who are you? Give yourself that safety. Probably take this as your homework. Write down, first is, how do I perceive myself today? And then write down, who am I? And it's okay to ask this question. Even ask this question to God, because God created you. And if you don't have a relationship with God, that is fundamental to your divine life, okay? Your twin flame union is part of your divine life. But if you don't have a relationship with God, forget about having a relationship with your twin flame. I'll be like very, very straightforward. By God, I mean not the religious God. Like, of course, religion can be a good tool. Like, if you choose to follow your religion religiously, that's great. But get to know actually the creator, the one who birthed you, the one who birthed your soul, the one who has given you this voice, this body, this face, this legacy, these stories around you, your twin flame. Who gave you all of that, right? Who created all of that? Who created the materials? There is a person there. God is a person. You can have a personal relationship with God. Once you start having a personal relationship with God, you can ask God this question. Remember, like, you must be doing that as a kid. Mom, how was I when I was born? Mom, how was I as a kid? And your mom will tell you, oh, you would be cranky, or, you'd crave certain things, and you loved this person in the family. Why do you ask all these questions? Because you want to get to know yourself. Same way, your creator created you in a certain very, very particular way. You are different and unique, and at the same time, you are same too. Like, there are there are fundamental laws and principles the way God has created human beings. That is, everyone is a twin flame. But at the same time, your creativity, your creative expression, your likes, your desires are very, very unique to you. And those are authentically you. The closer you get to that truth, the closer you're getting to your twin flame union. That's what I mean. And it is not about the union at the end of the day. It is really not about that getting the guy and the girl next to you. No. It is about that person being symbolic in your life, that you have got it, what it means to be with yourself. Like you have given yourself 100% permission to be authentically you without holding yourself back, coming out of the closet. And I gave this example because people from the LGBTQ community, they go through a lot to come out of their closet. And it's kudos to them, but at the same time, they are teaching us something. We are all in a closet in some form or the other, like the closet of the society, the closet of parents, the closet of neighbors, the closet of what part of the country you're from and what language you speak. And there's so many closets that we've put on. These are just the masks and identities that we put around us. And that is what is stopping you from coming into union. And that is what is giving the gap. That is where your twin flame is not recognizing you, because you have put like so many layers that you don't recognize yourself. You don't see yourself as an emotional, creative personality. A lot of people that I am coaching with, they might have reached heights in their careers, but at the same time, they're so lost in their personality because they're so away from themselves. They feel so suppressed and scared because their inner child or their younger self just had to follow their parents, had to shut themselves down, let go of their dreams just so they can please their parents, so they can feel safe. And I'm sorry to say, they suffer from this even when they've grown up, even if they are in their 40s or 50s or 60s. Well, it's time to break that shell. It's time to give yourself that safety that I can make my own decisions. I can be who I am from today, and I can voice myself. So I would this is the perfect time to invite you to my upcoming meetup that's going to happen in Pune, whichever part of the world you are. You must attend this. This is a 2-day workshop. This is going to be literally about this topic: how to come into union when you give yourself freedom. And what does freedom mean? Freedom of voice, freedom of knowing who you are, mapping your life purpose. If you're not living your life with purpose, then you are shunning your life. You are shutting yourself down. That is why your twin flame doesn't come to you, because you've not created that life force coming into reality. You're just living a robotic life. So if you want to break through this pattern, I would invite you to come and join this workshop. I think there are just a couple of days left. On the 29th, we are closing the bookings via EMI option. So if you are feeling like you need support financially, and you can buy the ticket through EMI option, so definitely sign up for that now. And if you want to know what the workshops are going to entail and what are we going to do, where is it located and how do you get there, you can check out my website, and there's a video on it. There's a workshop that I had created that you can see and get educated on what are we going to do. It's going to be super fun. Why I say this is the most authentic way to live your purpose is because when people who are choosing their authentic self come together, it's magnetic, it's magic. It's like collecting the billionaires of the world, and it is rare. You are joining a rare club, because not everyone on their twin flame journey is feeling strong and authentic and ready to embrace themselves completely. But those who are, they are the ones who are coming together. They are the ones who are actually choosing their harmonious union in the physical reality. So I encourage you, you can, rub yourself into that vibration, and that's going to actually propel you into the next steps of the journey. I have seen tremendous progress in the ones I coach who come together in these meetups physically, they receive immensely. So yeah, back to the topic. If you are not living authentically, if you are not embracing your truth, you're living in masks, you're shadowing yourself, your twin flame will not recognize you. So it's best to embrace your authenticity, okay? This is because of a lot of fear. A lot of times you are stuck in that rut and you're afraid that what will my parents say. A lot of people are just living in their shadows of their parents and they're just not able to come out of it. You're not your parents. Maybe parts of you are, but when you release those identities, you will be able to overshine. You'll be able to shine and bring yourself back into union with yourself, live with God authentically, have an authentic relationship with God, and attract your twin flame union. Alright guys, I hope this was fun. Keep watching, subscribe to the channel. Also check out my recorded workshops, all those things that I spoke about, letting go of your past identities and also overcoming fears. I have recorded past workshops on my website. You can check them out, download them. And if you need further support, don't be afraid to book an intro call. Also download my masterclass so you can take the next steps and walk the path of TwinFlame Harmonious Union with me, with all of us, and come into harmonious union and live your authentic life unafraid of anything. Okay, keep watching, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. See ya. Bye bye.